Hello, my name is Shep Grinnan. I'm a counselor here at Midland College. I wanted to welcome you for visiting with me today. I was going to talk today about the benefits of kindness to ourselves and compassion and kindness to ourselves and others. So let me just get started here. Here we go. Again, this is on benefits of kindness and compassion. Again, I'm Shep Grinnan at Midland College. Thanks for viewing today. Let me get started again. Today, we hear a lot of talk about kindness and compassion. And I think a lot of the reason we hear that is because of what we've known in different traditions as the golden rule, which is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I think in West Texas, we tend generally to be very friendly and helpful to one another. And I think part of this is because we're basically a frontier community. Midland really is only 100, 150 years old, and it's a very difficult environment, not much water. And I think we work together to start businesses, start families, schools, churches, places of worship, temples, colleges. So I think all that value we've had over many generations, has helped us help one another by helping ourselves and being kind to one another. So let me continue here. So kindness, compassion, and self-compassion have been shown to have positive psychological benefits by reducing the effects of pain, depression, and anxiety. Kindness seems to reduce the level of stress hormones in our body. Let me give you an example of that. I read recently about a woman who felt sort of sad and depressed because of being isolated and in lockdown because of COVID-19. And she thought, what can I do to help other people and help myself? So she decided to donate blood to the local blood bank. And it really helped her mood, helped her feel a lot better. She was helping other people. And the effect on her of helping people in a more specific way like that made her decide to give periodically, once a month or so, to the blood bank. So that act of helping other people, of being kind to other people by giving blood, really helped her. Psychology today defines kindness as the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Affection, gentleness, warmth, concern, and care are words that are associated with kindness. Relatedly, Greater Good magazine says compassion literally means to suffer together. Among emotion researchers, it is defined as the feeling that arises when you are confronted with another's suffering and feel motivated to relieve that suffering. So let me give an example of that also. Sometimes when we drive between Midland and Odessa, we might see a car that's stranded on the road. And if we feel safe, we hopefully want to help them. And that feeling of feeling their suffering, seeing they're stranded, maybe changing a tire for them, helping them change a tire, that feeling of seeing another suffering and help alleviate that suffering helps us feel better and helps the other person feel better too. So I think that's an example we see probably quite a bit. When talking about kindness, compassion, and the golden rule, it is important to start with being kind to yourself. The Mayo Clinic Guide to Stress-Free Living by Dr. Sood says if you're kind to people, they recognize your kind attention. It also says that positive judgments about others boost your mood. And on a different note, that a doctor's compassion to a patient is related to a quicker recovery time. I know when I go to the doctor, maybe I have a little stomach bug or something. If the doctor is kind to me and I feel his or her compassion towards me, I think I get better a little quicker. And there's some such studies that suggest that if the doctor is compassionate towards you and you feel that compassion, you get better a little quicker. So that's a more specific way that kindness can help us and help other people. In addition, the book suggests some ways to practice compassion or to recognize that suffering of people validate it. Try to decrease try to decrease it and take action to decrease that distress by helping. So back to the example of seeing somebody stranded. If you recognize that suffering of somebody, try to help them get along, or maybe you see somebody who's sort of lost at HEB or the grocery store or something, maybe help them find the aisle they need to go to. That helps also. So do something to assist someone else. Start at home. Be less judgmental and more accepting and flexible with your loved ones and yourself. You want to have some judgment, you want to have some values and standards to prove yourselves, but you want to do it in a positive, gentle way. Practice this outside the home, at work, school, and on your job. Be kind and helpful in a positive way. If we do this, we realize we are human, not perfect. We should not put ourselves down when we are not perfect if we have excessively high standards. The saying about improvement is that we should strive for progress, not perfection. Some people feel they have to be perfect all the time, and they're called perfectionists, and they're very hard on themselves when they're not ideal and suffer greatly because of that. These people, and I have this a little bit myself, treat others the same way they treat themselves and may treat themselves and others poorly when they are not superb. In this case, the golden rule does not help the perfectionists or others because of the unrealistically high standards. They can be as hard on the world as they are on themselves. So the key is to be gentle and kind to ourselves and others. Be self-compassionate. Let me give you an example a little bit. At my job, at certain times, I had to be very goal-oriented, very perfectionistic, and have very high standards. And I have to do that to do my job well in certain areas, not all areas. So I have to be realistic towards myself and others and be kind to myself and others and just realize I want to do a really good job on this part of my job and have high standards, but be kind to myself in reaching these standards and being gentle and kind to other people and helping them reach their standards and goals. So the key is to be gentle and kind to yourselves and others. Be self-compassionate. Treat people like you are the Red Cross and really want to help them. Thank them for what they do. Thank the people at the grocery store at Walmart and Albertsons and HEB for stocking the aisles. Thank the greeters at Walmart. Help someone fix their computer or car. Arrange a holiday parade with your cars at a nursing home. This helps a lot of people feel better, helps you feel better. You will get positive feelings from helping them and positive feelings from helping yourself. To paraphrase the golden rule, be as good to others as you would be good, gentle, and kind to yourself. Kindness and compassion help us connect with one another. These qualities also improve our health. There's no Chinese proverb related to this. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone else. So we get that in our lives. If we help someone else, our family, other people, we can have happiness for a year. That's the Chinese proverb. Thank you for coming today. Be kind to yourself and other people. It will pay off. Feel free to contact me if you have questions or would like to set up an appointment. Counseling is free to enroll Midland College students. Again, I'm Shep Grinnan. There's my contact information. I'll leave that up for a minute. And I want to show you this last slide, which helps me feel good and kind to other people. This is a beach scene. I've been to Padre Island many times, and this feeling makes me feel good and want to share this with other people. So take a minute and look at that. Thank you and have a good day.